Hi, my name is Danette Hutchinson. You might recognize me as the host of Monday Manna videos on YouTube, and your eyes are not playing tricks on you. I am exactly that same person. I also love teaching the scriptures and teaching the Bible, but I also enjoy having a creative outlet, which is why So Constructive is being added to my YouTube channel, and I am so excited about it. If you saw my first video, you know that we were working on a hat project, Simplicity 8573. You also know that my choice that I'm working on is view A. It's the green one with the beautiful flower, except mine is going to be brown with a more neutral tone for the fall and winter months and maybe even spring that's coming up. And so we've been working through the construction process of putting this hat together. And we've gotten so far to this point where our brim, not our brim, but the bowl of the hat. I've got some fabric stuck up under here just to give it some dimension, but the bowl of the hat is taking shape rather nicely. You can see the top stitching down the middle as well as down the side here. And so that's how far that we've gotten so far. I'll give you a good look at that. That's how far that we have gotten with our hat. I'm taking my time because I'm working with some ladies who are new to sewing, have had sewing machines maybe available to them that they hadn't pulled out of their closet. That might be you. And so if it is, then you are in the best place, one of the best places to learn how to construct a project. And really, it is what is going on underneath that counts, right? It's what's underneath that counts. And so I want to show you just a little bit of what's happening underneath this cap so far as well, because as we sew on the wrong side and then we turn it to the right side. And those who see our finished product actually see the outside of the garment, but they don't know about the underworking and the inner workings. And so that's where the constructive part of this channel is going to come into play. As we go through our projects, you're going to hear some terms that you may not be aware of, you may not be familiar with, but as you put them into practice, they're going to help you come out with a better garment, a better project, with a knowledge of what you're doing as you put your project together. And that's always helpful. I don't know about you, but when I understand why I'm doing something, I can apply myself much better. And so that might be you as well. So in So Constructive, we're going to talk about terms. We're going to talk about glossaries. We're going to talk about what is 5/8 of an inch? What is 1/4 of an inch? What does it mean to edge stitch? What does it mean to top stitch? And why do I have to do all of this? I just want to make a garment. I just want to get my project done. But I promise you that as you understand the construction of the garment or of the project, you'll be more pleased with the outcome, and you'll be glad that you put those things into practice. So as we look at the bowl of the hat, again, this is the inside. So this is the center seam, the center piece down here that's going to actually go around my head right there. And then the side, excuse me, the side pieces that make up the rest of the bowl of the hat, okay? That's very important for you to understand the construction of a project. So I'm excited about sharing those details with you. Also, on our next video, so as we have gone through the first few steps of this hat, we've gone through steps 1 through 4. And so this next video that's coming up, we're going to be adding the brim that goes to this hat. That would be these pieces right here for mine. So we're going to add the brim to the hat. That's going to make it look so cute. And then I want to show you my lining that's going on the inside of my hat. I've had this fabric for years and never really knew what to do with it, but this is going to be a perfect lining to go inside my hat here. All right, so I'll be using this lining for the inside of the hat. And I just want to show you one other thing, a few other things that we're going to be working on the next video, which I will be doing a sew along, walk along with you, okay? So I want you to catch up with me and go to steps 1 through 4, and then on the next video we'll go together, or you can join me in finishing off this hat. So we're going to add the brim. My brim happens to have scalloped edges all the way around it. We're going to add the flower. Okay, so once the brim is on, the brim will be sitting right here. And then the flower, my flower is neutral. It's going to be sitting right here. Oh, that's going to be so cute. The flower is going to be sitting right there. And it's going to have a center. I haven't finished cutting it, but it's going to be like a roll, and it's going to sit right in the middle. And then I'll put a little dot. I might even put a little bling in there. I'm not sure. Right in the center of that. And then along with that, I have some leaves here. And so some of the leaves actually are going to require you to do some, like on regular leaves on trees, how they have the veining in them. So we'll be doing some decorative veining following these lines here on some of these pieces, and then some of them are going to be plain. So that should be fun. And then after that, let me just turn my instructions over. Then after that, we'll do some construction as far as tacking down the flowers, making sure that the lining is stabilized on the inside of the hat, and then adding these leaves to finish off the project. I am so excited about getting it done because, as you know, the weather is changing. There's cold fronts everywhere. Snow is falling. It is definitely heading into the winter season. And so this hat, along with a few others on this pattern that I see are just snazzy, are going to be part of my fall, winter, and spring wardrobe. I hope you join me. Again, this is Danette Hutchinson with Sew Constructive. And I'll also be giving you some constructive criticism tips that are going to help you walk through your progress of your garment or your project, and hopefully you'll be so pleased with the outcome. I'm so glad that you'll be willing to join me. Until we meet again, have a wonderful day.